Today we're going to talk about multiple programs that members can be on that you could charge them for each program. Let me give you an example. Let's say that you teach Taekwondo and you also teach Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and someone joins your Taekwondo program but later on decides that they want to also join your Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu program. Now, I'm not talking about ranks. What I'm talking about is financial programs or contracts. So you're collecting $150 on your Taekwondo program and now you want to charge $150 more on your jiu-jitsu program, but you want to track those programs separately. You don't want to just say one program for $300, but you actually want to have two different programs. So in the past, what we've done is we've asked you to use a future pay, and that can be cumbersome. Even though it was a way to get around the limitation, it was a little difficult. So RainMaker has decided to add additional programs to your program here. So if you go to one of your members that you want to add an additional program, and I'm going to go to my one of my favorite students, Test Tester, who looks a lot like one of my heroes. And as we scroll down, you'll notice that we have a box here that's called Financial Programs Info Box. This used to be called Current Program Info Box, but now that we have multiple programs, we call it the Financial Programs Info Box. And you can see right here it says there is one program RainMaker is collecting on. The primary program, we have one, and any secondary, none. And you can simply view the secondary programs by clicking this link. And here's the primary program. They're in a black belt training program, and here's when it starts and ends, and here's the amount of tuition that they're paying. And you can see that there's 8 payments remaining. You can also add one-time credits, etc. still through this program. But let's go ahead and click on View Secondary Programs. I'm going to click the link here, and you can see that there's no secondary program. So we're going to go ahead and add a program. And this is the same add program that you've always noticed, except now we have a third option right here. And the third option is this is a secondary program, and it will be in addition to the primary program. So we'll click this to add an additional program. Let's talk about a credit card, and then it expires and does not auto renew. I'll click next. You've noticed all of this before. Nothing changes here. So you would fill this out just as you would before. Let's put them on a CIT program, and let's assign it to myself. And the program starts 7/1/2013. And then it automatically put all that stuff in there. Great. And let's see here. All this is okay. I'm not going to change anything here. Here's the credit card information. Billing company still going to be auto collect because we're going to name of signer Test Tester. Okay, so let's put a. All right, all this looks pretty good. And then let me click Add Program. And then it says, we have found other family members attached to this account. Would you like to make their program the same? Yeah, why not? Let's do that. Update checked. Now it's asking me if I want to do the down payment of $1,000, and I can definitely do that. I'm going to skip this part for right now because I'm not really interested in showing you this. You guys have seen this before. I can actually create the document. I can view the document, print it, sign it, all that stuff. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to look down here, and you'll see now there are two programs that RainMaker is collecting on. There's a primary program and a secondary program. And now if I click on, and this is still the primary program, because I know that most of the time, I would say 90% of the time, you're not going to have a member with two programs. It's going to be a member with one program. So we still have all that information easily accessible. But if you click on the link for the secondary, you'll now see that there's a CIT. It starts 7/1, expires 7/1/2000. There's 36 payments of $250 per month. The next one's due on 8/1. The program is active, which means we're collecting on it. And we can also print that agreement out again. We can also, for the details, we can see the details, change things around if we need to. We can actually, if we want to stop collecting on this, we can click on, is the program active? No. And then hit save. And now you'll see that it's not active, so we're not collecting on this right here. If we scroll up to this program, you'll see that there is one program RainMaker is collecting on, and that's the primary, and there are 0 secondary programs that we're collecting on. If I want to turn that back on, obviously I go to Details and activate program and hit save, and now it is true. And as we go up here to the program, it'll say, yes, there's two programs RainMaker is collecting on, the primary and the secondary. So that's how you add a secondary program. It's very simple. Again, just to illustrate, all you do is you add a new program, boom, and you select it's going to be a secondary. Everything else is the same. Now, when this program expires, how are you going to know about this? It's very easy. Right on the front page where it says that there's expiring members, it'll go right there. It'll show up automatically for you. So you're already looking at this list to see who's expiring or who's expired. And now the same list will also have those that have secondary programs that are expiring as well. So that should make it very simple for you to use. Now, just like primary programs, if you selected auto collect as the billing company, then automatically those programs will be collected on. Whether that's a monthly program, a weekly program, a bi-weekly program, every 2 weeks, or every 28 days, however you want to bill them, it'll automatically be billed and put into your bank account within a few days. So I hope you enjoy this feature. Hope it makes your life a lot simpler. And thank you so much for being a Rainmaker.